Nice left hook! Up.
Mike Tyson just delivered a stunning knockout to his sparring partner as he prepares for his highly anticipated comeback fight against Jake Paul on November 15th, 2024. Yes, you heard it right, Tyson versus Paul is officially happening, and the hype is palpable. The boxing world is buzzing after witnessing Tyson send his sparring partner crashing to the canvas effortlessly. At nearly 60 years old, Tyson may seem past his prime, but don't be fooled, age is just a number for Iron Mike. Recent sparring footage showcases his remarkable speed and power, proving he remains one of the most feared fighters in the sport. His punches are as fierce as ever, and his reflexes are lightning fast. After seeing his sparring partner hit the mat, it's clear that Jake Paul is in for the fight of his life. The internet is already abuzz, with many suggesting
Sure?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Sure? Yeah. It's alright?
Let's do this.
that the problem child might have bitten off more than he can chew. So let's break it down and dive into the details of the sparring session that left spectators in awe. What went down is enough to leave your jaw on the floor. Tyson's resurgence has everyone wondering if he's truly ready to reclaim his place in the boxing world. Picture this: Mike Tyson is in the gym doing what he does best, putting in serious work. Even at nearly 60 years old, the man moves like a beast, showcasing speed and strength that defy his age. His punches come in with unbelievable velocity, leaving everyone wondering how this is even possible. What was meant to be a typical sparring session, just a routine workout focused on timing and movement, turned into something extraordinary. During this session, Tyson was paired with a sparring partner who, make no mistake, was no slouch. This guy was giving it his all, but right from the start, it was clear that Tyson was operating on another level. He was bobbing and weaving, dodging punches with that signature head movement we all know and love. Then, out of nowhere, Tyson unleashed a devastating combination. First, a quick jab to set it up, and then a brutal right hook that landed square on his partner's chin. The guy hit the canvas hard face first into the mat, totally stunned. Here's the wild part: this footage wasn't meant to be seen outside the gym, but it got leaked. Once it hit the internet, fans went absolutely nuts. The clip is short but intense, showcasing that Tyson still possesses the insane power that once made him one of the scariest fighters on the planet. After seeing that footage, the entire boxing community, fans, fighters, and even Jake Paul has been buzzing. Here's the kicker: some believe the leak might not have been an accident. There's a theory circulating that Tyson intentionally let this footage slip to instill a sense of fear in Paul ahead of their November 15th showdown. Think about it: Jake has been talking smack, calling out legends and building his name, but there's a significant difference between the fighters he's faced so far and stepping into the ring with Mike Tyson. Jake might be used to fighting other influencers or even retired athletes, but Tyson represents a whole different level. This sparring session could serve as a stark reminder of what Jake is really getting himself into. Imagine training for a fight and then witnessing your opponent, nearly 60 years old, absolutely dominating someone in sparring like it's nothing. It's the kind of footage that could make any fighter reconsider their game plan and strategy. Nothing could be more intimidating, right? From what we're hearing, Tyson looked sharper than ever during that session. He wasn't just throwing wild punches, every movement was calculated. His footwork was on point, his defense tight, and when it was time to throw that knockout punch, it was lights out. Trainers in the gym even remarked that Tyson's punches sounded like gunshots upon impact. That's the kind of power we're talking about. So, it's no surprise that the internet went wild when the footage leaked. Fans were already excited about Tyson's return, but after seeing this, the hype for his fight against Jake Paul skyrocketed to a whole new level. Plus, let's not forget that Mike has been dropping hints he's coming back stronger than ever. He's been posting on social media, sharing clips of his intense training sessions, and it's clear he's not messing around. The boxing world is watching closely. While Mike Tyson is gearing up like an absolute beast for his epic comeback, let's talk about what Jake Paul has been up to, and let me tell you, it's a whole different vibe. The problem child is staying true to his chaotic roots, trolling left and right, and basically doing everything you're not supposed to do before the biggest fight of your career. I mean, come on. We've seen the viral clips of Jake putting on fake bellies, working out with fake weights, and feasting on dozens of cheeseburgers like it's some kind of joke. It's as if he's acting like he's in a YouTube skit instead of preparing to face one of the most dangerous men to ever lace up a pair of gloves. Now, don't get me wrong, Jake has built his brand around trolling, and that's cool, he's a marketing genius, no doubt. But the question remains, does Jake even realize what he's getting himself into? We're talking about Iron Mike here. This isn't a Logan Paul exhibition fight where you dance around the ring for a
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, Jim. Let's go, Jim. This is it. Come on, man. Come on. Lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got it. Down low, better play, better pick.
few rounds and call it a day. This is a real fight, and Mike Tyson isn't the type of dude to mess around. He's been knocking people out for decades, and based on that leaked sparring footage, he's still got the power to drop anyone, even at almost 60 years old. Meanwhile, Jake is out here clowning around, not taking this seriously at all. This fight could make or break his career. Up until now, Jake has cruised along, beating guys who either aren't boxers or are way past their prime. Sure, he's got a few wins under his belt, but let's be real, he hasn't faced anyone on Tyson's level. This fight is Jake's chance to prove he can hang with the legends, but instead of locking in and training like his life depends on it, the dude's out here goofing off for the camera. He even posted a video where he claimed to be repping 500 pounds on the bench press. Now, listen, you don't need to be a gym rat to know that 500 pounds is no joke. Anyone who's ever stepped foot in a gym knows that kind of weight would bend the bar right in half. But in Jake's video, the bar was straight as an arrow. Don't get it twisted, Jake's got skills and he's been training hard over the past few years. We've seen him improve with every fight, but when you're stepping into the ring with someone like Tyson, you have to be at the top of your game. Tyson doesn't care about your social media following or your influencer clout. He's going to walk into that ring looking to destroy you, plain and simple. From the looks of it, Jake doesn't seem to understand that this is more than just a fight. It's a defining moment in his career. If he somehow manages to survive in the ring with Tyson, it'll solidify him as a legit fighter. But if he gets knocked out or worse, humiliated, it could mark the beginning of the end for the problem child's boxing journey. Jake has been saying for years that he's serious about boxing, but now he must prove it. Boxing, that he's here to stay and ready to prove all the haters wrong. Well, this is his shot. This is his chance to show the world that he's not just some YouTuber playing boxer, but that he can actually hang with one of the greatest of all time. But right now, it doesn't look like he's taking it seriously at all. Mark your calendars, people, because on November 15th, 2024, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are about to step into the ring at the At and the hype is literally off the charts. This fight is shaping up to be one of the biggest events of the year. Fans are losing their minds over this matchup, and it's easy to see why. You've got boxing legend Mike, the baddest man on the planet. Tyson going head-to-head with one of the most controversial figures in influencer boxing, Jake Paul. Who would have ever thought this fight would even be a reality? The At Arena is expected to be packed to the brim with fans, and tickets are selling out faster than you can say Tyson versus Paul. You've got hardcore boxing fans, casual viewers, and influencer followers all buzzing about this epic showdown. Everyone's tuning in to see what's going to go down, and opinions are flying everywhere as debates heat up. People are even planning fight parties like it's the Super Bowl. You'd think that with a fight against a legend like Tyson approaching, Jake would be laser-focused. But nope, the dude seems more worried about staying relevant on social media than actually getting in shape. And let's be honest, he's not fooling anyone. Fans, commentators, and even some of Jake's own supporters are starting to call him out. Everyone knows that stepping into the ring with Mike Tyson isn't something you can just wing. You can't pull stunts like this and expect to walk away with a win, especially when your opponent is one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing history. It almost feels like Jake is trying to distract himself, or maybe he's trying to distract us from the fact that he's not ready for this challenge. So there you have it, Fight World. What are your thoughts on Tyson's new sparring footage? Fill in the comment section with your opinions, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more boxing news. See you in the next video.